As General Sherman or any of the 251 episodes of MASH would tell you, war is hell. Well, hell's a touchy subject for Nintendo. You remember the Puritan Super NES era, and the excising of any religious, violent, or otherwise questionable content. How paradoxical is it, then, that one of Nintendo's longest-running franchises, dating all the way back to the 8-bit days, is, by its own title, war? Mind you, it's candy-colored, bloodless, and fought against an objectively evil force, but it's still war. Jonathan Swift called war that mad game that the world so loves to play. If only the real thing were as painless and cerebral as Advance Wars Dual Strike for the DS. If only. In AD 2005, war was beginning. Continuing, rather, as Dual Strike takes place after the events of the first two Advance Wars games for the GBA. The Black Hole Army has mounted an offensive against the nations of Omega Land, and it's up to those nations to strike back in tactical combat. The whole cast from the previous titles returns, along with some new friends, to blast the evil Black Hole's devices, reclaim their lands, and drive off the attackers but good. The primary campaign mode encompasses 28 skirmishes, though a couple of those are optional bonus levels accessed by claiming a specific piece of property in a specific combat. These engagements play out over roads and mountains, sky and sea, as you capture cities, gather funds, build new units, and send them off to fight. Also debuting in this version is, fittingly, 2 fronted battles, one on each screen, demanding split concentration. As your commanding officers progress through the game, they'll gain experience and level up, allowing access to new traits and abilities. You'll also unlock some new units to build and deploy, including the lumbering behemoth megatanks and aircraft carriers. What'll stay the same, though, are CO powers, massive morale boosts that confer special bonuses upon an army. Certain leaders perform better alongside like-minded partners and gain even more bonuses during dual strikes by utilizing this synergy. You'll need every trick in the book to get through the campaign, but the hell doesn't stop there. Supplementing the main story are a slew of new maps in the War Room section, pitting you against specifically designed challenges in an attempt to earn points. Said points unlock, well, more maps. Also included is a survival mode, which places a monetary, personnel, or time restriction on your challenge, and a stripped-down combat mode that plays in real time rather than the turn-based status quo. That's still not enough for you? Well, local multiplayer allows for up to 4 players using just one DS in a pass-the-potato fashion, or if they have their own systems, up to 8 can participate in 4 teams of 2. If you'd rather raise your own hell, there's also a fully featured map editor, which allows for trading battlefields between friends. Unfortunately, Dual Strike doesn't support the Nintendo Wi-Fi network, so you'll actually have to be in the same room with these warmongers. If you consider yourself a tactical maven, you'd be remiss in neglecting Intelligent Systems' last work before the significantly more grimdark Advance Wars Days of Ruin. Dual Strike's more gentle tone may be jarring and/or abhorrent to some, but no one said war was easy. There's still plenty of quality strategic action to be enjoyed, now with 100% less Gary Berghoff.